Everybody, my name is Greg, and this is a LEGO set review of the LEGO City set 60330, I believe, a LEGO City Hospital. I actually don't remember how many pieces it has, or any notice of the age information or anything. And the box is under, like, a bunch of other stuff, so I don't want to go get that. But I do know that it has, like, how many figures does it have? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. So it has 11 minifigures, and is $120 in the United States. Wait, no, it has 12 minifigures. I just forgot about this guy. But yeah, so it's 120. Oh no, it has 13. I see pulling minifigures out here. But yeah, so it's $120 in the United States. And before I actually start looking at the minifigures, one thing you might notice with this review is that it's not where I normally do my review, my Lego set reviews, which is normally at my desk. But this set is too big to do that, so I'm actually filming it um, in the Lego City, the under construction Lego City. So yeah, so let's start with the minifigures. So the first minifigure in the set is this doctor right here. So he has like the blonde hair piece. I actually don't know what this piece is called, but it is blonde hair, a little stethoscope, and the back's just pretty normal, I guess. But yeah, he has gloves on. Yeah, pretty cool. Now the next minifigure is a lot older, right here. I actually like this minifigure. I like the having the older doctor. I don't think I have this old man hairpiece. Or not hairpiece, but the face and any set. I don't think I have that. I think same with the hairpiece. I don't think I have this gray widow's peak hair. But yeah, and this one is different from the other doctor because he has a jacket and still has a stethoscope though, and also has a pretty basic back. Now this next one is actually a female doctor. She has a very interesting hairpiece right here. Pretty interesting design. I don't think this is a new piece, but I definitely seen it before. But I definitely don't have it. But yeah, and you can see his face. I think she has two faces. She has like this one, and this one where she's like smiling with her eyes closed. Pretty interesting. I think you can see. It's just actually the one that's in the baby room that you'll see later when I get to the actual build of the set. And you can see that Best Buy fact shows a baby, which is always a nice piece to get. Cause I have I have a few of those, but I don't actually think I have much of the actual I don't I have a lot of them. I don't of baby pieces, but it's always good to have more. And I think this body piece is actually the same as the the blonde doctor piece, which is pretty interesting. Uh, Now I think it would make sense to go from the baby, like the doctor who's in the baby room, to the person who's actually having the baby right here. I can see just pretty basic print. It's just blue with the ponytail piece and like blonde. There's like an interesting blonde color because it's not like compare it to the other, like it's like a sand color instead of the like yellow like this guy has. It's pretty interesting. I think she has two faces too, like this one she's smiling, this one she's like smiling with her mouth closed. Oh yeah, pretty interesting little minifigure here. And then next up, I'll do these two minifigures at the same time. These are the both the helicopter pilot and the person who's driving the car or driving the ambulance, respectively. This is the helicopter pilot. This is the wait, no, this isn't a. Okay, I just made a mistake. I realized this isn't. This person doesn't drive. This is from the fire station. So I just used a minifigure. But there is someone who drives the ambulance. I honestly don't know who. Let me pause the video and check. Okay, so this lady that was on this end, the opposite end, is actually the ambulance driver. So this is the helicopter pilot. This is the ambulance driver right here. So yeah, so they have the same torso piece as you can see, same hospital logo, same pants too. I think the only difference is this guy has like the goggles outfit and then a helmet, and this lady has just a pretty basic like the basic female smiley face, and then a one of those really cool hair hat combos, which are always nice to get. I think I also do have a few of those with other sets like this, like the police station sets and the hospital sets. But this is always cool to get that kind of piece. Just moving on from them, we then have this old lady right here, which is pretty cool. It's actually a cool little design. I definitely like this one. I actually like the color of this of the old lady's pants. I actually don't think I have that color of her pants. Or I don't think I have a bag piece or a purse piece at all, to be honest, which is pretty interesting. Oh yeah, pretty normal, like, old lady kind of look right here. I like the bright glasses too. That's nice. Man, then you see, I think she has two faces. Yeah, she has one where her she's just smiling. The one's her she's smiling with her eyes closed. Oh, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting minifigure. And then we have this lady who just seems to be like maybe some kind of farmer, like mechanic or something. Maybe she works on the ambulance or helicopter, which would be interesting. She has the orange ponytail piece, and then two faces. I don't think this is an exclusive face print at all, but it has like a smiling face on one end, and then a kind of winking face on the other. Pretty interesting. Oh yeah, then after that we have the this like biker guy. You can see he has a helmet. You can see he has like a little mustache. Kind of looks very mischievous, if I'm being honest. He has one side where he's like that, and then another it's kind of like maybe he got into some kind of biking accident. Now he has an injury. It's probably why he's at the hospital. And then you can see he has a bunch of plating kind of stuff, like some kind of armor plating. And then he has this blue bike right here, which is pretty interesting. Um, the only thing I want to mention about this character is the visor, which is like green with like a bunch of little designs on it. I think it's interesting. So yeah, so then there's there's this clown, which is another interesting little character to add into this set. He has the clown afro piece in yellow, which is an interesting color for that because they normally get this in red, I think, but it's interesting having this in yellow. He has two faces, a laughing one, and then I just had to get this. I couldn't get the hairpiece off just one hand, but he also has kind of like more smiling, happy face, which I think is pretty cute. It is interesting that he has a overalls, like some the orange soda overalls. That's kind of interesting. And then he also has some orange flowers. Yeah, pretty cool. I like this character being added into the whole thing. I don't actually have a clown that's like not like the Joker or something. Like I don't think I have this like a regular like a normal like normal clown. So that's pretty cool to get when I have one. Then we have this boy right here who this is actually another interesting little character because I don't have this hairpiece. This like spiky hair that's like the different kind of spiky hair in an orange color. I don't think I have that. And then he has like a this kind of freckled face, which is pretty normal for like the little kid characters. You can see happy on the front, sad on the back. And yeah, so then he also has a little sweater, it looks like, and like the short legs with little jeans. And then the other interesting about this character is he has this cast right here, which is probably why he's at the hospital. And yeah, I don't think I have a cast piece. That's pretty interesting to finally get that. That's pretty cool. And then the final minifigure is this guy right here, who has this like spiky hair. He has that one of those interesting ones where it's like spiky hair and then goes down onto the back of the head, which is pretty interesting. Where it's like a bunch of I don't know what that hairstyle is called, but it has like interesting little design. And then like a smiling face. Then a torso with kind of like a mountain looking design. Yeah, pretty cool torso. I like this torso for like a just like a regular character or like a pedestrian minifigure. I think that's cool. And then just jeans or whatever. So yeah, that's all the minifigures. Now let's move on to the actual build of the set. So before we get to the actual hospital set, we do have these two vehicle builds. So first we have the helicopter right here, which is pretty interesting. Both these have interesting colors. I expected this to be like the same color as the actual hospital, but actually has like this highlighter color, which is definitely interesting. I don't know necessarily how I feel about it, but I think it is interesting. Yeah, so it has like the little lights, obviously the propeller that you need to have for a helicopter. Interesting, like a grate piece. It's pretty interesting. Back propeller, a little hospital logo, and then the little cockpit right here, which obviously has you can seat any minifigure you want in there. And yeah, pretty cool little helicopter. And then we have the ambulance, which I think is a little the better of the two vehicle builds. You can see it has another logo on the front engine part. You can see another little driving area. And a little bit of a vehicle space inside. I always like vehicles that have actual space inside. That's always a cool touch. Okay, I'm trying to get this open. There we go. There you can see a little space for the stretcher to be in there. It's pretty interesting. Right here. Oh yeah, and I think this is cool. Overall, some more logos, a little walkie-talkie, and then just a fire extinguisher, that type of thing. Oh yeah, pretty cool. A little ambulance. Definitely, both these sets are definitely, not sets, vehicles are definitely necessary to have in the actual build. And yeah, so that's really it for these. Let's move on to the actual main build of the set. And the main build of the set is the actual Lego City Hospital right here. So you can see, well, let's start at the front and then go inside and then go back and all that. So you can see this part actually has, interestingly, has a road plate piece, which is pretty interesting, for the actual set to have, because this is a new thing Lego City has been doing, where they have where each of their, you'll see this when I'm end up reviewing the school set, is this road plate piece has they've been doing this in the city where you can connect them and all that. It's pretty cool, I'd say. It definitely also gives it a good little just area to have and stuff, like a parking lot area. Which I do like this because the other hospital they released like a couple years ago did not have this, or did not have like a parking lot or anything like that. Just had a I think it was a lot taller and didn't really have any like actual like parking space or anything. But this one has like an actual, I like this design where it's like the little road parking space kind of thing. Yeah, it's definitely cool. Same with this sign right here, the hospital. It says right here, and then it goes up. And I definitely like this. I like how it kind of goes. Like, I like how it's kind of interestingly shaped, where it goes like an L shape, where it kind of has this area that's kind of like above down here. I kind of like it when things are like that. It's just kind of cool. And yeah, and you can see inside, obviously, these big windows, which obviously I'll talk about when we get the inside of the build. I can see a kind of spinny hospital sign right here, which is pretty interesting. Helipad right here, you can put the helicopter on, obviously. Then a little plant, which is very nice. And then two chairs, so you can see two minifigures, which I do like. And then there's also this cute little squirrel right here, which is very nice. And then on some leaves. I definitely like that. It's very cute. And this part, interestingly, it's kind of weird, but this part actually kind of does go like this, which is kind of weird. It kind of swings out, which is a little weird. I don't know why it does that, but it, I think, well, I know why. It's to be more accessible for the so the play area is more accessible. But yeah, pretty interesting. I can see some more flowers right here outside this window. Then the actual door to the actual place, which I think is a good transition into the actual inside of this build, which I'll do now. So the first level of the hospital is pretty interesting. It's like a little lobby. There's a water container thing, a plant, what looks like some chairs. Then the actual play area, which actually I'm kind of glad now that you can swing this out. This is hard to at too. But you can see it's just a little play area for the kids or whatever. Definitely cool. I can see a little painting on the wall. Looks like a train. Some like little house building block stuff, and then a little painting right here that some kid drew, which is pretty interesting. Definitely a cool little thing to have in the hospital set. But I don't think this is within any of your hospitals. It's kind of like play area. Then you can see is also a checkout desk looking thing, or like a whatever you call that. I don't even know what we call, like reception, maybe is that what you'd call it. I don't know. There's a computer, and then behind it there's some like a kitchen looking thing where they can get some food, which makes sense. You need food at a hospital, obviously. And yeah, pretty cool. Definitely like this design. So then next up on the second floor, I can see this is kind of interesting because there's like all the different rooms aren't really accessible to each other, like from on their own way. They kind of they're only accessible because the back's exposed, which is pretty interesting. But first we have the room, which I'm pretty sure this is like the one where the baby is like born and stuff. I think on the box that's where this is. And you can see it's like a little place right there, a little bed, some nice little like a baby bottle and a plant, and then a nice little fish tank. I actually really do I like this. I like having the fish tank in here. It's very nice, a nice little touch. And I assume, I actually don't know, this is either a baby cleaning station or an incubation station. I don't exactly know which one. I think it's like a sink for the baby to be like washed in. Because I don't think if it was an incubation chamber or something, it would have to have like things on top of it and stuff, which I don't think it has. That'd be a pretty interesting little room. Next up, this is interesting. There's actually a bathroom, which I say is interesting because I think this is the first set I have in the city or in general that actually has like a bathroom kind of thing. Most city sets don't really have that, but it's pretty interesting. A little design, tiled floor, a little poster that says "Wash your hands," a toilet, a sink, and then I actually don't know what this is. Some kind of container with like some bleach or something, and then another bleach container inside. Pretty interesting. I like this little bathroom design. It's very nice. And then the final room of the hospital, right here, you can see this is like the X-ray room right here. So this is actually interesting. It has like a little computer. You can see you can slide a little stretcher in and out of the actual X-ray thing. So you can like go in there, get your X-ray from this thing right here. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. And then there's also just little drawers right here with little needle, I think they call it. I don't think know what it's called. I know it's like a vaccine thing, but I don't know what that is. Like what that actually. I think it's a needle, and then it's like a just a little bottle looking thing. Hey, that's really it for this build. Overall, the entire hospital build. I think I should move on to the final verdict of the set, actually. Before I end the video, I just want to mention this wheelchair piece, which I actually don't have. I don't have a wheelchair piece in this before. I think I built one for one character, but I don't really have this. And it's a pretty cool little wheelchair. It's like a gray. I have another one in the school set that's red, actually. So when I review that, you'll see that. But you can see is the bike wheels. Yeah, pretty cool to finally have something like this. But yeah, to get to the final, but that's really on that. To get to the final verdict, I said I actually really like this hospital set. Cause I've always wanted like a hospital in the city. I think that would complete. Cause I already have like a police station. I have a fire station. So the main thing I wanted for a while was a hospital, and I didn't think I would be able to get one because they retired the one from 2018. I think 2018, 2019. Oh, and I actually think, because I always liked that set, I thought it looked cool. But I think this one is actually even better than that one because it has more of a like a bigger design. Like it's not as tall. Like that one was more tall. This one has more like more spread out, which I kind of like. And I think it looks really good in the city because you see right here for the final verdict, I put it back in the city. And I really do like how it looks in the city. I think it complements a lot of the other two buildings that's around really well. And I just like having this. A very good set. I definitely would recommend it if you need a hospital kind of set and you're in like a Lego City setup, or even if you don't, if you just want a hospital Lego set, I guess, to review. Not a review, to display. This is definitely a good one. Oh, yeah, so I definitely would recommend this set. And yeah, so that's in this video. And yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.